Time now for Financial Focus, and I am joined by financial analyst Steve Budin. Steve, thanks for being with us again.
Good morning.
Now, as we're seeing the economy get back on track, Nevada is opening up just like the rest of the country very slowly. And one of the things that I noticed is that Americans are willing to take on debt. What is going on there?
Yeah, and this is a good news, bad news story here. Over the last 16 months, Americans really have been cooped up, not being allowed to do a lot of different things. Well, now they're willing to go out and spend money on both goods and services. But like I said, this is good news, bad news. The good news is that Americans over the last 16 months have paid down records amount of debt. Their balance sheets are good. They're sitting on a lot of cash. Now, that's great if all of that cash gets put back into the economy and they spend on things. And Vegas is certainly one of the top vacation destinations, so we should reap some of those benefits. The thing that concerns me is when you see survey results saying that almost half of people are willing to take on debt to spend more money, which could lead to problems.
Now, what problems are we going to see then?
Well, we've been reporting, for months about record low interest rates. Mortgage rates are low, auto loan rates are low. Conversely, savings rates, interest rates you get on your CDs and savings is low. The one area that's still not low are credit card interest rates. The average credit card right now is about 16% interest. So for every $100 you charge up on a credit card and pay late, you'll accrue $16 worth of interest. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that adds up real quick, especially if your balance goes up.
So then as the average consumer, how do I protect myself from falling into that debt?
Right, and using debt is not necessarily bad. Using credit cards is not necessarily bad. Just be responsible. You have to pay the balance off every month to avoid that high interest rate on a late payment and accrued balances. Many of the credit card companies now offer you auto pay. So you can set up that your bill gets paid automatically on its due date. So if you forget or you're traveling or you don't have the ability to pay at that particular point, the credit card company will pay the bill for you out of your bank account. Anything you can do to avoid the late charges and interest is the smart way to go.
Now that summer is here and a lot of people are planning vacations, people are going to be looking at those credit card bills a lot more closely. Thank you, Steve Budin, for being with us, talking about being responsible when it comes to our credit. We'll be back